Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry about the squeaky chair. I'm redoing my entire sewing slash art room and it has been wild. So that's why I haven't made an appearance for a little bit and some other things that are going on in my life. But that being said, I am back now to give you, I don't know, more of an update on my Meluna cup. So that being said, this is a period product review, discussion, whatever you want to call it. We'll be talking about period products in this video, so if you don't want to stick around, that's your cue to exit out of the video. But if you would like to hear more about my Meluna cup or my experience with menstrual cups and other alternatives, please stick around because I really love this product. And I think you will too. So that being said, I'm going to show you my Meluna cup. It is clean. It doesn't have anything on it. I have already washed it, all that good stuff. That being said, here we go. Alright, this is my Meluna cup, and I just have to say, guys, I love this cup. So I was in love with my Eva cup, and that's because it gave me more freedom than just a regular pad. But I also didn't realize that I wasn't really wearing the right size menstrual cup for my body. And so once I learned more about my body and more about my cervix and stuff like that, I learned that I needed a smaller or shorter cup. And so the Meluna size large Shorty. That's where I got the weird word, but Shorty. Anyway, so this is for a low cervix, and I have to say I absolutely love it. It opens well. It's super easy to open and to insert. My favorite is the punch down method, the punch down fold, and I like the rings that are on it. It's really great. Let's see, I was able to wear this cup on a dry run. So those of you who don't understand a dry run, that means that you're either at the very end of your period or you haven't quite started your period yet, and you can actually wear a menstrual cup without having to have started your period. Whereas tampons, that's just not an option. Those of you who have tried before, you know that is just not an option. Tampons, and no. This, I just put a little bit of lubrication around the outside of the rim, and usually I do the punch down method, and then I just put a little bit of lubrication right there, and then I insert it, and it sits comfortably inside. I don't even have to be on my period yet. I can be just anticipating it, but I actually was able to wear it at the very last part of my cycle this month because I wanted to go swimming, and my beloved was like, hey, let's go to Givens Hot Springs because I was not feeling very well this month. But that being said, I was able to wear this swimming because I still had enough discharge that I needed to wear a liner of some kind, and I didn't want to have to worry about that while I was swimming. I wasn't sure if more exercise would cause my period to come on stronger again or whatever, because my periods have just been so crazy. So this was my peace of mind. I didn't have to worry about it. In fact, I wore it all day. Yeah, 12 hours, easy. I wore it 10 to 12 hours, and it was comfortable. I didn't have hardly anything in the bottom, just enough that it would have been a problem if I didn't have a liner. It would have stained my underwear or something like that. So it was really nice to be able to have that freedom of going wherever I needed to. And when I came back from swimming, I actually forgot my stuff that I needed to be able to wear in tandem with my cup. And I didn't have any problems whatsoever. I didn't have any leakages or anything. And my flow was extremely heavy this month, and I was able to wear this on all times of my period. So, because my cervix does tend to drop lower in the last part of my period, and so that was one thing with my Eva cup. I wasn't able to wear it all the way throughout my period. But with the Meluna cup, oh my gosh, if you have a shorter or a lower cervix, I really recommend this cup. And I got the classic firmness. It is really great. I'm sitting here just playing with my Meluna cup, but whatever. And I will say it has an interesting shape. I don't know if you can see that or not when I'm turning it. But it has an interesting shape, but it doesn't really have any problems. It doesn't have any problems really. yeah, I really like this cup. I boil it to clean it, and yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people have been asking me a lot of different questions about cups, and I'll leave a video description of how to do different folds and stuff like that, because there's one where it's like you can do that, and I don't really care to do that with my shorter cup, because I'm just afraid I'm going to turn it in there like all funny and sideways, so I don't do it that way. But there's this way is called the C fold. This cup is like really interesting to fold it that way. I don't even feel like you need to fold it that way, but if you wanted to, you could. C fold. But yeah, my favorite, like I said, is the punch down fold, where since this is TPE, it's not as slick as silicone is, but it's still really soft and it's really easy to insert. It doesn't cause any kind of, I don't know, tampons are horrible for me, guys, so I don't know, but this is a breeze for me. I really liked that it just came in this really big bag, which I actually store my Eva cup in there too. So I have my Eva cup here, and then I have my Meluna here, and yeah, so that's nice. But I don't really do anything with the bag other than to store it, and then I use my wet bags for when I'm out and about or whenever I need to use that. So yeah, I mean, if you guys want me to talk more about cups, I can. I know I don't really talk that much about them, and I know a couple of my friends in private have been like, hey, like, what about the menstrual cup stuff that you use? And I think I didn't talk about it as much before because, like I said, I was wearing the wrong size menstrual cup, and so it wasn't always comfortable for me, and I was kind of debating on whether or not I really liked it. But I can definitely say now that I have the right size cup for myself, I feel much happier and I can wear it all the time. I might have to change this one a little bit more because it doesn't have as much capacity to it, but that's okay. It's still worth it to me to be able to have something like this, especially for swimming and other activities and stuff like that. So I would have to give this cup an A+ because I think I found my Goldilocks cup. We'll see in a few more months, and I'll update you guys more on how I like using this cup, and we'll just go from there. And I'll just kind of show you how it moves along, the process moves along organically. And sometimes I don't always like using my reusable stuff. Sometimes it's just irritating and I just want to use a cloth pad. And sometimes that's the way you are with tampons and any other thing. So it's just more about what makes you comfortable. And if you're interested in something like this, I would definitely say give it a try. So be blessed, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. Be happy.